Today I'm going to be showing you guys everything you need to know about the brand new pillars inside the Sphinx board game, how to unlock them, how to unlock the portal, all that types of stuff. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then make sure to smash your like button and click the subscribe button as well, because I would greatly appreciate it. We're on that road to 30k and I need your guys' help to do it, so thank you in advance. But now that we got all that out of the way, let's get into these pillars and how to get that portal. So first things first, before you get into unlocking the pillars, going for them in general, you need to unlock this event inside of your skill tree. So just go down here to your skill tree. You'll see a brand new section called the Sphinx board game right above the coins here. You buy it and you open it up and you'll see a bunch of upgrades. Now the upgrades that you want to focus on the most are obviously the more money, but other than that, if you're here only for the pillars, you're going to want to focus on the pillar upgrades. But the way to get them is by buying the other upgrades before you get to them. So you got desert faster rolling 1 through 3, and then you got the loaded dice 1 through 3. You need to buy these 3 upgrades first, and then you can unlock the pillar upgrades, where this will actually give you a better chance to land on all 4 pillar tiles, which we'll get into in just a moment. But as you can see, it has a higher chance to activate any pillar tile. You have even a higher chance to activate any pillar tile, and then you have the best chance to activate any pillar tile. There's only 3 of these upgrades, but you definitely need them. So once you have all those upgrades unlocked to get to the pillars, you are pretty much good to go. So let's get into the pillars and how they work in general. So if you head over here to the board game here, you will see these 4 pillars surrounding the whole board, or pretty much this whole section in general, and they won't be lit up for you unless you land on one of these tiles. There is 4 tiles in total. Now the way this works is that you have to land on that specific tile to activate that pillar. So if you want to activate this pillar right here, you need to land on this one. If you want to activate this pillar right here, you need to land on this one. If you want to activate these 2 pillars, then you got to land on those tiles as well. You can land on the same tile twice, but it will already tell you that that pillar has been activated. So you need to make sure that you land on all 4 individual tiles before you can open up the portal. Once you light all these bad boys up, an animation will happen and you will see the portal right here in the middle spawn. And once that portal spawns, you can go inside and you have a chance for the huge Empyrean Dragon and the Titanic Wicked Empyrean Dominus. But before you have a chance for one of those, you need another specific item that we'll get to in just a moment. But once you head inside, you will only see 1 chest that you can open, and well, once you open it, it's pretty much over. You leave and the portal will despawn. But if you want to get more loot, more chances for the Titanic and the huge, you're gonna need to activate the pillars multiple times. Now the way to do that is once you activate all 4 pillars, there'll be a portal that spawns, obviously, but then all the pillars will actually be unlit again. So they will go back to normal and the portal will still be here. So the portal doesn't have a timer whatsoever. You can just keep that portal there the whole entire time, even throughout the night, unless you restart the server. I think it resets, so make sure you don't do that. But like I said, the portal can stay there the whole time, and then all the pillars will not be lit up anymore. So you can actually go around and land on the individual tiles once again to light up those pillars, and then it will do the same animation again, but instead of opening the portal, it will just spawn a big chest and it will send it in the portal, meaning you got another chest in there that you can open. Now the one thing you guys need to understand is once you walk in that portal and you open that chest, or just walk in the portal in general and you leave, that portal despawns. So you need to make sure that you do not go in there whatsoever. So if you want more loot and more chances for the Titanic and huge, you need to let that portal there and just keep activating all of these pillars. The more you keep activating all 4, it will keep adding chests into that portal. And then once you feel like it, after you activate it a bunch of times, you can walk in the portal and you will see a bunch of chests determining how many times you've actually lit all 4 pillars. Like I said, once you light up all 4 pillars, you will then see 1 chest go in there, and that means you have completed the pillars, and then you can reset that process and do it all over again. But I want to make sure you guys understand this completely, because once you go in that portal, it will despawn. So you can't just light the pillars, go inside, claim the chest, come back out and expect that portal to still be there. It's not going to be. You need to redo the pillars all over again. Like I said, if you want more chests and chances for the Titanic and huge, then just keep lighting up those pillars, let all the chests get sent through the portal, and then you can claim them all at once and get a bunch of rewards. Now there is one more thing with the portal that's pretty special, and a lot of people actually think it has to do with the part 2, but it doesn't. It has to do with the one and only item, the ancient key. The ancient key is a very hard item to get. You can either get it pay to win from the forever pack in here, which is untradeable as well, or you can get it from the board itself. So right here is an ancient key tile. There's only 1 on this board and you have to land on it, and like I said, it's very hard to get this key, or you can get them from the Sphinx gifts over here by combining 25 scarabs. But that is the the only way to get the ancient key. But once you have the ancient key though, and you have lit up all 4 of the pillars and the portal is here, you just walk inside. You will then see a locked door with a big lock on it. You walk up to that door, it will give you a message, but then you can use your ancient key to go inside. Now, I haven't actually seen what's inside the ancient room because, like I said, getting these keys are very hard, and well, the update is pretty brand new. But either way, that's a good chance to get the Titanic and the Huge from there. That might actually be the only way to get the Titanic. Like I said, I'm not positive on that one, but you guys will have to check that out for yourself. Just make sure you have an ancient key first if you want to go for that door, and you can unlock it like that. But like I said, if you want to get more chances for the Huge and Titanic, just light up these pillars individually with the 4 spots on the board, and you'll keep opening that portal, sending those chests through, and you'll get crazy amount of loot. And well, you have the best possible chances for the Titanic and the Huge. Also, if you are struggling to land on one of the pillar tiles, definitely make sure to have these upgrades. If you don't, you're going to have a heck of a time doing all this and landing on those pillars. So definitely make sure you have those upgrades because they are a life changer. But that is going to conclude all 4 pillars, how to unlock them, and pretty much everything about them. If you guys have any questions about this update or just Pets Go in general, then feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you found it helpful. If you haven't already, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell to never miss an upload. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.